Let me wait. And another thing, folks, are just with all of this talk about faith and vision and bringing things about in kingdom finances and kingdom wealth, I don't want you to forget that obviously prayer and worship and seeking the Lord undergirds all of this. I'm not saying any of this exists outside of prayer and fasting. And, many times when God's given you a vision, it takes fasting to really to get over that level of your flesh so that you're really ready. And for whatever reason, other reasons God lays out for having to have a you're able to quiet the flesh and be more sensitive to what the Lord is saying. So none of this is without prayer. None of this is saying that prayer is unnecessary. I just, somebody might make that mistake, but obviously not. I'm an intercessor, right? Where we all have to pray through our lives for other people, to intercede for other people, and especially for when God's giving you something, you don't assume that you're automatically ready because you're you and you're so awesome and you're such a star. No, he equips the call. He doesn't call the equipped, right? If you have it all together, then you don't need God, right? But God calls people like me who really don't have it all together and who is really without him, I'm, coming apart, right? So, yeah, so just wanted to let you know that all of this requires prayer, fasting, being in your word, being, soaking in the presence of the Lord, just hearing from him, because we know that prayer is a two-way street. It's not, well, that's another teaching. But prayer is not just, giving God your laundry list, and most people know that. But many people have a hard time actually hearing what God is saying. The Lord Jesus Christ said that, his sheep hear his voice, and another one, they're not going to follow. A stranger they will not follow. So it requires us to be able to actually hear. If he's the shepherd and we are the sheep, if the sheep, which are not smart animals, we're not all knowing, we're not all that, compared to God, we're not all that intelligent. We need him, we need our shepherd, and we need to hear and see the shepherd's signals so that we know what to do to stay safe. And that's what the shepherd does. He keeps the sheep safe. And so I just wanted to put that in there, that we absolutely have to be in prayer and fasting and seeking God's face, and, hearing from God, and worshiping, worship. So much revelation comes from worship. Worship is crucial to the whole process. Before it, through it, during it, and after it, always. Worship is crucial to this whole walking before Christ and walking in the world, but before the Lord Jesus Christ. So I just wanted to, make sure that I included that we absolutely need prayer and fasting and seeking the Lord and reading his word and understanding and having revelation about what the word is actually saying and how we're supposed to walk it out in our day. So that's all, to let you know that prayer is absolutely necessary. God bless you. Bye. Hopefully, this is it. Part 3 of 3. Bye.